And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get first crack at it today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who is hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And they'll knock him down. And the Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Howard. He'll off one deep down the left side. He makes the catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Creates a little space.
Start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Didn't make him sweat it all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Michigan State's offense will go to work for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it off. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Right back to the well. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. To go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes to the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier set. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force a work count.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Defense there stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Fowler. It's complete to the right. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got his man downfield. They'll break it down right there, and it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking for a crease. It's Woods.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They go on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ball.
Very useful run there to get away from the goal line and pick up 4 out to the 6. As they get set to snap the time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work now. And it's 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
That's your goal. Separate man from ball. But you get your shoulder on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Caught near the sticks. It's Boyd. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Quick release on the RPO.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The give to the tailback. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
I gotta say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fakes the
on this drive.
Give to the single back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Throws and throws out the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big third down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size again.
And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And the defense stopped him again on second and goal. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
To throw, it's out. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go away.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Harris. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Makes the catch. It's Boyd. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Pulls it and fires to the left. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play. Just a couple of yards short of the goal line. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans. Follow The blockers, the offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left. But on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Dropping back, it's Lowry. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wood. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Bring in the heat. Fires deep for the end zone. Pick off. What a play by this defense.
Holding. Defense.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, Sparty. The defense putting points on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Boilermakers will kick it away to start the second half. from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Michigan State. And the route is on.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. Breaks into the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. This offense thought they had the defense reeling on its heels, but the D stands tall and comes up with a sack.
Yeah, but why not, right? If I make a big play, I got no problem going back to it. But the defense said...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Flies it out of the air. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Collier. Lots of running room. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Cincinnati is running away with this one right now. It's kind of felt like that old Bearcat has been crowd surfing all game. They're up 14 over East Carolina. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Lowry. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks breaks on the football and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a man on the left. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Spartans trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They want to throw it. A little screen to the running back. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Second and goal for this offense. It's complete to the left. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Sparty. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Looking for space. It's Joyner. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to throw. It's out. And he dropped it. Just didn't whip the thing all the way in. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll start this drive from the 42. The run to the left. Shakes off the defender. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Boyd. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Spins away from the defender.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here, and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense. Their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get. They get enough push, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience of this offense.
There he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Spartans just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. got it behind the line. It's Joyner. Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. It's a defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. He'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there towards the second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They want that clock to run. Picks up the first down, still moving. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
He's brought down, but it'll be out for a first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 3rd. Here comes the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Well, look what we have here, guys.